Hi students, now I am going to teach energy and power in electrical circuit. So to calculate the energy and power in the electrical circuit, we take one battery is connected to the one resistance. So in this we noted the point A and B in a battery. We noted the point A and B and we noted the point C and D. Okay, so when the battery is connected to the resistors, here the charge is flows from the A to B and C to D. So whenever the charge is flows from the A to B, it gains the energy. It gains the potential energy. So whenever assume that the positive charge dq moves from a point A to B through the battery and moves from point C to D through the resistor and back to the point A. When the charge moves from point A to B, it gains the potential energy, that is du is equal to V into dq, and the chemical potential energy of the battery decreases by the same amount. Okay students. When this charge dq passes through the resistor, it loses the potential energy, that is du is equal to V into dq. So that charges is passing through the point A to B, it is gain the potential energy. When it is losses, because it is connected to the battery, so it is losses the potential and gain the potential energy. When it is passing from the point C to D, it is connected with the resistor, so these charges it is losses the energy because that charges is collide with atoms in the resistor. So then it is reach the point A, it is gain the energy because it is connected to the voltmeter, so it is gain the energy, then it is passing through the electrical circuit. So this process is continuously occur till the battery is connected in the circuit. So the rate at which the charge loses its electrical energy in the resistor can be calculated by using the formula of P is equal to du divided by dt. Du divided by dt. Okay, du divided by dt. So you can write the formula P is equal to du divided by dt. Okay students. So the electrical power is the rate at which the electrical potential energy is delivered. So what is electric power? The electrical power P is the rate at which the electrical potential energy is delivered. So we can write P is equal to du divided by dt. Already you know the formula for the U, that is du is equal to V into dq. It is substitute in this equation, means we can write d divided by dt into V into dq. That values U means, that is du means du is equal to V into dq. So that is substitute in these equations. We can write d into dt. What is the values of the u? U means, that is V into dq. That is substitute in this equation. So we can write from the equation, we can write V into dq divided by dt. So since the electrical current I is equal to dq divided by dt, so it is a substitute in this equation. We can write what is the values of the P? P is equal to V into I. That is a formula for the power. So the expression gives the power delivered by the battery to any electrical system where I is the current passing through it and V is the potential difference across it. Then the SI unit of electrical power is watt. What is the SI unit of electrical power? 1 watt is equal to 1 joule per second. 1 watt is equal to 1 joule per second. Commercially, the electrical bulb used in house come with the power and the voltage rating of 5 watts 220 volt, 30 watts 220 volt, 60 watts 220 volt, etc. So this is electric power. In electric power they are mentioned the watts, 30 watts 220 volt, 60 watts 220 volt. That like they are mentioned the power and the potential difference, voltage of the device. So usually these voltage rating refer alternating current RMS voltages. Alternating current RMS voltages. For a given bulb, if the voltage drop across the bulb, across the bulb is greater than the voltage rating. Okay, if the voltage drop across the bulb is greater than the voltage rating, the bulb will fuse. Okay, so only the bulb will fuse. When it is will fuse, if the voltage drop across the bulb, we are applying the voltage now, that voltage is greater than the voltage mentioned in the bulb, means it will fuse. So using Ohm's law, the power delivered to the resistance R is expressed in other form, P is equal to I into V. So we know that according to the Ohm's law, what is the values of the V? V is equal to IR. It is substituted in this equation, means we can write I into IR. So it can be written as I square R. So P is equal to IV. So what is the values of the I from the Ohm's law? We can write I is equal to V divided by R. It is substituted in this equation, means we can write V divided by R into V. So we can write V square divided by R. So these are the other form of the power. The electrical power produced by a resistor is I square R. Okay, the electrical power produced, you can calculate the formula by using I square R. It depends on the square of the current. Hence, if the current is doubled, the power will be increases by 4 times. Okay, if the power is doubled, means the power will be increased. If the current is doubled, means the power will be increased 4 times. Similar explanation hold true for the voltage also. So the Tamil Nadu Electricity Board is changing for the amount of energy you use and not for the power. Okay, we are calculating in EV. They are calculating values for the amount of energy we used. Okay, not for the power. A current of 1 ampere flowing through the potential difference of 1 volt produces a power of 1 watt. Okay, a current of 1 ampere flowing through the potential difference of 1 volt produces a power of 1 watt. Based on this, now we are going to discuss about the one example sum. A battery of voltage V is connected to the 30 watt bulb and 60 watt bulb as shown in the figure. Identify the brightest bulb. Then B, which bulb has greater resistance? C, suppose the two bulbs are connected in series, which bulb will glow brighter? Okay, so first we take the power delivered by the battery, P is equal to V and I. We need to calculate the first option, A, identify the brightest bulb from this. So we know the power P is equal to V and I. Since the bulbs are connected in parallel, the voltage drop across each bulb is the same. The bulbs are connected in parallel, so the voltage applied to the bulb both are same. If the voltage kept fixed, then the power is directly proportional to the current. The power is directly proportional to the current. We know the formula for the power. P is equal to V and I. Here the voltage is same, so we can write P directly proportional to the I. Okay, the V is constant, means P directly proportional to the I. So 60 watts bulb draw twice as much current as 30 watts and it will glow brighter than others. So 60 watt bulb, the power P is equal to directly proportional to I. So here we take the 60 watts bulb draw twice as much current as 30 watts and it will glow brighter than others. Okay students. So next option B, which bulb has the greater resistance? So to calculate the resistance of the bulb, we use the relation P is equal to V square divided by R. In both bulb, the voltage drop is the same. Voltage V is the same. So the power is inversely proportional to the resistance. So we can write the P is inversely proportional to the resistance because the V square is constant. V square is constant means we can write P is inversely proportional to the resistance. So we can write, it is implies that the 30 watts has twice as much the resistance as 60 watts. Okay, so if the resistance is high, means power is low. So if the power is high, means resistance is low. Okay students, so only we can write the 30 watts has twice as much the resistance as 60 watts. Okay, so which bulb have the highest resistance? Here the bulb, it has the power is greater, the power is greater, it has the resistance is low. The bulb, it has a power is low, the resistance is greater from this formula. Okay, so the 30 watts bulb, it has the resistance is greater than the 60 watts bulb. Next, last option. Suppose the two bulbs are connected in series, which bulb will glow brighter? So when the two bulbs are connected in series, the current passing through the each bulb is same. When it is connected in series, the current passing through the resistors is same. It is equal to two resistors connected in series. Okay, the bulb which has the high resistance has the higher voltage drop. Okay, when it is connected in series, the bulb which has the high resistance, it has the higher voltage drop. So from the previous answer, we know that the 30 watts bulb, it has the resistance is high. Okay, 30 watts bulb is have the greater resistance than the 60 watt bulb. So 30 watts bulb will glow brighter than the 60 watt bulb. Okay, 30 watts bulb, it has a higher resistance, so it will glow brighter than the 60 watts bulb. So the higher power rating does not always imply more brightness, and it depends whether the bulbs are connected in series or parallel.